Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Amy Astley. I'm the editor-in-chief of Architectural Digest, and welcome to our first episode of AD Visits. I'm really thrilled that you're all here with me while we're trying to be super creative and support the design industry while we're all isolating in our homes. I'm in my home right now with my family, my dog Bear. Oh, hello. We have a really great house tour to share with you today. It's Juna Bell, a fashion stylist, and her husband Nikolai Haas, who is an artist and designer. And we have a really great talk between AD editor Nora Taylor, AD 100 designer Brian Sawyer, and the plant queen, Christopher Griffin. I love nature, and I cannot wait to see this one.
Hi AD, welcome to our home. We've been sheltering at home and I'm sure you guys have too. So here is our makeshift home tour. I'm Juna Bell, Nikki Haas is behind the camera, Fox Haas is sleeping. Come on in.
That's Architectural Digest.
Can you say hi, Architectural Digest?
Hi, Architectural Digest.
First stop, the living room. I sent Nikki some Quincy Jones houses and was like, can we do this? Can we do this? Most of the time he would say no. He was like, actually, yeah, we can totally do a sunken living room. Since so many of you guys oddly asked on Instagram to see our bathrooms, I will show you our secret bathroom. Surprise! A piece by David Black and a custom toilet seat by Nikki Haas. This is also known as the tomb. Oh, and custom door handle, also Nikki Haas.
I'm a big Wendell Castle fan, so is Juna, so this is one of our first big trays, is getting this Wendell Castle mirror. I'm so happy to have it. The guy's such a legend. This is maybe like my interpretation of something Wendell Castle. I don't carve wood that often, but I do enjoy it. We've been sheltering at home, like I think all of us should be. One of the ways that we're sort of dealing with that is trying to make lots of food and bring it to friends. So I'm going on a run tonight. I just feel like really good sourdough bread is something people want. So making sourdough, I got my starter here. Woo.
A lot of you guys asked what is in our refrigerator. Let me show you. All right, lots of leftovers. We're a big beverage family. Lots of kimchi. We've done a lot of trades with friends where we'll make them bread and they'll trade us for kimchi. We're big kimchi fans.
Oh, gotta mention Fox's table. Love hanging with Fox here, reading all our art books and stuff, showing him things that he doesn't know about yet, which is always really fun. My friend Jeff Jonas made this for us in Portugal. I designed it and he built it. Oh, this is really cute. Our friend John made a lot of our chairs and stuff. This little fox, since our kid's name is Fox.
Come outside with me. This is our outdoor tub, which we use all the time. And this is our steam room, which I love and use all the time.
Let's grow a fig tree.
Let's grow a fig tree. Let's go pick a fig. Fox and I garden together all the time, which is a lot of fun. He helps me like put stuff in the ground and he's getting into it. One of our favorite things to do is to pick fruit. So down here, our fig tree, our figs, and then over here we have a plum and a nectarine. And then New Highland Park, which is cool. We love hanging with Fox in this town.
You guys want to join me upstairs? Here's one of our other favorite Wendell Castle pieces. Obviously, we're huge Wendell Castle fans. These are some of my favorite pieces of art in the entire house. Simon Haas, the other half of the Haas brothers, made these, starting with Macaulay Culkin.
Dolly Parton and Nicole Smith, if you can't tell. And going up the stairwell, this is a lamp made by our good friend Jeff Zimmerman. A piece of art we got recently by Louis Barthélemy. Fox loves it too, he's really into the lions and the sun. Awesome piece by Sergio Rodriguez, his personal deck chair, I guess, is what we were told. Here's Fox's room, he woke up from his nap. What are you up to?
I'm in the car.
Oh, really? This is Fox's car. Here's his cool bed where we read all his stories. Man, I wish this was my room. Come in here, I'll show you the office. This is my work from home situation, which has proved to be pretty good. Just making lots of graphics and doing cartoons and stuff. which is cool.
This is also David's room.
This is also David's room. And then I want to show you my favorite room in the house. The black bathroom. I'm just into it. What can I say? We made a sink in here that I'm really into. There's a little soap dish that we made with l'objet, which is a really fun project we got to do. And I just love the view. It's awesome taking a bath in here.
Welcome to the master bedroom. Our friend Greg G made this quilt for us, which was featured on the cover of Architecture Digest. This is our bathtub. This is where Fox was born. A lot of people think when I say Fox was born in the bathtub that he was born outside, which would be wild. He was not. He was born here, which is equally wild and very exciting.
You can see that the bathtub's a little longer than the floor. We did that so that it was long enough for her to give birth in there. Originally it was supposed to be flush.
I'm a little on the taller side. I'm 6 feet, so we needed an extra long bathtub. These guys are Studio Yope.
Another Jeff Zimmerman lamp.
And he also designed this piece. I don't know, die-hard House Brothers fans might know this as a wooden door. This is how it started.
There's our little Malm fireplace for the winter. And this is our yoga deck.
This is where we do yoga. Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this tour. We gotta go take a bath now and get this guy to bed. See you again soon.
Say bye, Fox.
Bye, Fox.
Hi everybody, welcome to Design Talks. I'm AD editor Nora Taylor, and today I'll be talking all about plants and flowers and landscape architecture with two wonderful guests. Our very first one is Brian Sawyer. He's a landscape architect who you might recognize from the AD 100 and has had such illustrious clients as Julianne Moore and Elle Macpherson. My other guest is Christopher Griffin, who you might know as Plant Queen with a K on Instagram. They are all about building a community of folks who are interested in plants and gardening and wellness through all of that, and queer and Black visibility in those spaces. Let's get right into it, shall we? As we get into spring, are there any plants or flowers that you're really connecting to right now that maybe in sort of quarantine and self-isolation have like kept you company in a new way?
My variegated Monstera deliciosa actually has just sprouted a new leaf. So I'm very proud of her. She unfurled on March 9th, and today she just sprouted another leaf. And so I've never like counted the time frame that it took a leaf to grow. So it's just been observing nature and taking time to appreciate it and dive into it has been lovely. And all my queens are growing in various ways. They're loving that I'm home. They are loving that I'm home.
I loved hearing what you said, Christopher, about watching your Monstera put out a new leaf. I've been watching a very ancient Laelia purpurata, a plant, an old orchid I've had for I don't know how long. It is now just putting out, as they do, very, very slowly, a new shoot.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's very like, yeah, keep it going. You can do it. You can do it. And you know how they are probably among the slowest growing plant, it seems, aside from my cactus or cacti. But anyway, that's one in particular I like to watch because it is so slow. But otherwise, all the plants are doing surprisingly well here because all my house plants here are actually outdoor, most of them outdoor plants. So for example,
Oh, wow.
the geraniums and both scented geraniums and plain pelargoniums. They love the house in the winter. I don't know what it is about it, but they like the dryness and they grow steadily, and they don't need much water. Anyway, those are doing really well. The cactus are pretty happy too. Even though I put them outdoors all summer, I think they're happier inside for some reason.
Your plants are all homebodies now. Who knew?
Yeah, they are, like all of us, right?
Yeah, all in the same boat. This is sort of a question that I think a lot of us are maybe marinating on right now. What are you most looking forward to doing outside? Plant related, and then if it's not plant related, that's fine too.
I think something that I'm really looking forward to is just connecting with all the folks that I've connected with through Instagram, through the plant community, going back on, my little plant shopping trips and dates and going to visit the botanical gardens. So really, really excited to get back into all my little planty projects that been put on a halt.
Yeah.
Do you know if your favorite plant shops are still working? I find that some of our nurseries are working hard, but behind the scenes. Have you talked to any of them, Christopher?
I have, and so there are a couple that are doing contactless delivery, which is great. So like been in contact with them. Some are attached to hardware stores. They're considered essential businesses, so they're still open. But with everything that's going on, I'm trying to allow, I'm an extrovert, I'm a busybody, so I'm trying to allow myself time to sit still and slow down, because it's rarely been a time in my life when I've literally had to sit with myself and be with myself. So I'm trying to avoid the temptations of going to plant shops right now, and then really just save it for, delayed gratification.
There's going to be an explosion of plant buying. I just can feel it.
No, it's been really interesting. I've been talking to some of the plant shop owners, and they're saying that their sales are going up. And I'm like, yeah, I understand.
I heard the same thing. One of my local greenhouse that grows a lot of plants for me, I buy starters from them. They can't keep up. That's exactly what I heard. Same thing.
I feel like no doubt that you guys have inspired some folks watching this video. What would you say is a good beginner plant that someone can start with if they're looking to start a small garden in their home, start planting outside?
I would say there are specific plants to avoid. I think for a garden, and if you're taking care of it by yourself, you have to start very slowly. You have to start with some things that are going to be easy and ultimately not disappointing. The worst thing that can happen is people plant things, or they get overly ambitious and they think they have the time or the energy or the attention span to really take care of something. Like, I'll just throw out like roses. Don't try roses on your first attempt. And don't try vegetables, okay? Maybe some rosemary and basil in pots, but don't try otherwise. Because then you'll spend your summer or your spring, summer, and fall just being disappointed by all the rabbits and deer and chipmunks you're attracting. And
It's like trying to go straight to running a marathon with roses.
exactly, yes.
Something that's given me a lot of joy and positivity now is just going out into nature. And I'm just finding the moments of nature, whether it's the sun coming through the windows, the daffodils growing, the birds singing, just makes me feel really hopeful, really positive, that nature is renewing, that the earth is turning, that this too shall pass. I hope that people watching also can experience a little bit of nature in whatever way is possible. It's much harder for people who are in the city, but it's out there for all of us. Thank you so much for joining us today for AD Visits, and I hope you will join us next time. Please tune in again.